Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the date for today is January 19, 2024, and the time is 8:40 p.m. I will be continuing my long video format topic, trigonometry, and we are now on lesson number 49. We are almost done with trigonometry. So for tonight, I will be discussing an application problem using cosine law, because the next time around I will be discussing the so-called tangent law. So we are done with the sine law. This is now cosine law. So the next time around I will be discussing the concept of tangent law. Okay, let's proceed. The title of the subject matter for tonight will be trigonometry, and we are now on lesson number 49. So for those of you who are following my channel under the subject matter trigonometry, we are now on lesson number 49, and the title of the topic will be application of a problem using the cosine law solution. Okay, the problem is just simple. It's a verbal problem, so it's a must that we should understand how the problem was presented, because if we try to figure out the figure emanating from the problem, it should be the correct one. Because if we analyze the problem wrongly, of course our figure will be wrong. Okay, let's try. I try to read the problem. Of the three towns designated by A, B, and C, okay, town A is found to be 34.8 miles from B, okay, and 22.6 miles from C. Oh, it is something like this. We are given town A, we are given town B, and we are given town C. According to the verbal problem, town A is found to be 34.8 miles from B. So with respect to town B, this town A, the distance separating town A from town B is 34.8 miles. Okay, the other condition, and also 22.6 miles from C. So with respect to town C, this town A, the distance separating them is 22.6 miles. Okay, it's very clear. Town A is 34.8 miles with respect to town B, and town A is 22.6 miles with respect to town C. Okay, the next condition is this. If town B is 18.8 miles due north from C, this is the complicated part. The problem is now specifying the exact location of town B with respect to town C. If town B is 18.8 miles due north from C, okay, the problem is how many miles is A south of C. So there is a qualifying condition here. Due north, we must have to understand what is due north and what is south of C. When we say due north, if we are considering a point, when we see that another point is due north from this point, it should point to the north direction vertically upward. So with the next condition, if point B or town B is 18.8 miles due north from C, meaning to say the location of town B with respect to point C, it is 18.8 miles due north. So we got the compass over here. This is north, this is south, this is west, this is. So the location of town B with respect to town C, it is 18.8 miles due north. Due north. It should go up. It's not an inclined thing, it should be vertically up. So this is a vertical thing. This distance here is a vertical 18.8 miles due north. So at least from that condition, we now know the exact location of point B. It is 18.8 miles with respect to point C, due north. Okay, going up. It's not like this or it's not like that. It is going up, vertically upward. Okay, the problem is asking how many miles is A south of C. The problem is asking how many miles is A south of C. With respect to town C, going down is south, right? Going down is south. So the problem is just asking how many miles is A south of C. So we are looking for this distance x over A. This one. Okay. It is below town C because it says south of C. The problem is asking how many miles is A south of C. So we are looking for this distance x over A. So this is a vertical distance. So actually we will be having a right triangle later on, a right triangle. Okay. This will now be theta. This is town A, this is town B, and this is now, this distance here will be 18.8 plus x. This total here will be 18.8 plus x. Okay, we will be bringing out this right triangle in the application of the solution. Okay, let's try to bring out the solution. At least we figure out already the distances of the three towns with respect to each other. And the next condition is that point B is actually, or town B is 18.8 miles due north from C. This is 18.8 miles. And the problem is just asking how many miles is A south of C. This one here. Okay, so actually we got two unknowns over here, or actually three unknowns. We needed this angle B here, and we needed this angle theta here to compute for x. Okay, let's try to compute first for angle beta. I designate the angle between this side here and this side as angle beta. So by using one of the equations of cosine law, okay, the square of this side here should be equal to the sum of the square of this side plus the square of this side minus twice the product of this side here plus this side multiplied by the cosine of the angle included between the two sides, which is angle beta. So by using one of the equation of cosine law, it will be this. 22.6 square should be equal to 18.8 square plus 34.8 square. We are now on the right hand side. Minus twice the product of this side here times this side times the cosine of the angle included between this side, and that is actually angle beta. So this is to be multiplied by cosine of angle beta. Okay? As we can see it, after the substitution, it's all numbers except for the value of cosine of beta. So actually we could now compute for cosine of beta. So if we try to simplify this one, cosine of beta, this is just a mathematical computation by using the calculator. Cosine of beta will be this. It's 1053.72 divided by 1308.48, and this is actually 0.8053, right? But this is cosine of beta. So to compute for beta without the cosine thing, we must have to take the arc cosine of both sides. Right? The arc cosine, oh, this is cosine of beta. The arc cosine of beta will be beta, and the arc cosine of 0.8053 will be the arc cosine of 0.0853. And if we try to use our calculator, what will come out will be beta is 36.36 degrees. So this one here is 36.36 degrees. Oh, what's the importance of angle beta? We must have to compute for angle beta first, because if we could compute for angle beta, we could compute for theta here, this one. Right? Because this will now be a resulting right triangle. Right? This is a vertical line, this is a horizontal line. So if we know this angle, we could compute for angle theta. Okay? So angle theta now will be the sum of angle beta plus theta is 90 degrees. Therefore, theta will be 90 degrees minus 36.36. This is 53.64 degrees. Okay, so by using cosine law, we have solved for angle beta, and by using our knowledge of the concept of a right triangle, the sum of the interior angles in any right triangle, the sum is 90 degrees. So by using that concept, we have computed for angle theta. And if we now try to bring out this vertical line and horizontal line, including the hypotenuse, this will be the resulting triangle. We now know angle theta, right? This is 34.8. This is a right triangle. Vertical line, horizontal line. This total length here is actually x plus 18.8. So this is 18.8 plus x, this side here. So considering angle theta, this should be opposite side. This is hypotenuse. So by using one of the definition of a trigonometric function under the study of a right triangle, sine of angle theta, sine of this angle here will be this side here over its hypotenuse. That is sine of theta will be 18.8 plus x. The hypotenuse will be this one, because this is a horizontal line, this is a vertical line. Okay, so it will be 18.8 plus x over 34.8. We now know the value of angle theta, so the only unknown considering this equation here is actually x. And we could compute for x now. So x now will be 34.8 sine of theta. We transpose this to the left when we try to rearrange. It will be 34.8 sine of 53.64 degrees minus 18.8. This will now be negative because we are computing for x. We must have to transpose this to the left. Then we rearrange. X now will be the difference of this. 28.024 minus 18.8. And what comes out for x will be 9.22 miles. So this is 9.22 miles. So town A is 9.22 miles south of C. South is going down, right? If we try to see the compass, this is south. So with respect to town C, town A is 9.22 miles south of point town C. That's it, guys. So at least we have already visualized the importance of the so-called cosine law concept on the computation. It's an oblique triangle problem. So it's a must that we should understand what will be the explanation of the verbal problem, because if we made a mistake on the analysis of the verbal problem, of course our figure will be wrong. That's why in here, the concept due north here is very critical. When we say due north, it should go upward vertically. It is not inclined to the right or it is not inclined to the left. It should go up vertically up. That's the meaning of due north. Okay. That's it, guys. It's been a long time around since we have continued this long video format on trigonometry. So for those of you who would like to subscribe to my channel or watch my videos on my channel is at youtube.com/@ProfTVJDLosReyes. If you want to share it, please click share. Okay, good evening from Los Angeles.